overlooked when the jobs are being handed out. All right, so when you leave a person with nothing left to do to feed for themselves except for what you left and what you have target to be a stumbling block for a person, they end up doing that. We all know that. They could fish the oceans, they could go cut the trees down in the forest, they could all type of avenues of success for themselves they have, and they still violent and brutal and disruptive to the whole pattern of existence. And then the people left in the ghettos with nothing to do but what's left to them. They done poured all this concrete everywhere and cut down all the trees, then throw big garbage cans full of dope all through the neighborhood, give people despair and depression, and then have the nerves to have the police out here. And then they give you the brainwashing through sublime suggestions that I just showed you with the fellatio scene in the damn Coca-Cola cans. So all of this stuff is contributed to the decadence of the world through the people that's in control, through their use of commercialism. Hello.
First day of my life.
See, they glamorize this shit. They show you this in all the hip hop magazines. Everything that gets a play on television is what you're looking at right here. All the chains, all this shit is what they glamorize. Yo, MTV Rap started it off. Now you got TMZ. And all the people that you see being gangster and being rappers and being somebody that get the coochie from the women and everything, all fit this profile. The sagging and every damn thing. This is what America sells to our young black men. They commercializes this image. The women fade this image. This is the image that get the sucky and the coochie, the wheels, the car, all this shit is what the white man has put in the mind of our young men and women as being successful in America. The tats on the neck, all this stupid shit has been utilized through commercialism to perpetuate an existence that ends your ass up right there in that box. Or sister girl sitting on the front row with the short skirt on, like I told you about how they want to exploit everything. See, this is what they want. They want this shit. They make money off of this. You can see them out on the ocean. Even when they're on the ocean by themselves, everything is treachery. Out there killing all that fish to make a profit. Well, it's no different with the people than it is with the fish. And that's all to it.
Oakland, California is in the midst of an all-out war. Violent gangs battle over turf. Drugs and money motivate killings. And one murder is always met by another in a never-ending cycle of retaliation.
If you continue in your sins, all you got to look forward for is death.
It has been 2 weeks since 16-year-old Ronnie Greer was murdered. Today, Oakland Police Lieutenant Ursi Joyner is returning to where Ronnie's body was found. There are no leads in the case, but one thing is certain. A series of revenge murders could follow if the police don't find the killer first.
The thing about it is that a lot of times the police are the ones who start the wars. They kill people and set it up to look like somebody else did it. So this is what caused the drug wars. The people that sell drugs, believe it or
gunshot
not.
wounds. At this point, we're still interviewing witnesses, family, friends, people that he had close contact with, trying to determine what led up to him being shot.
Oh, it's real simple. What led up to him being shot is poverty. Okay, poverty and ignorance. All right, poverty doesn't generate itself. Poverty is a circumstance of human neglect and deprivation. The cosmos gave every person that it gave life to sustainment. Someone took the sustainment away.
Come to some type of closure on what took place with Ronnie, and if they don't get an arrest in this case, we will at least know what took place.
Okay, if you know what took place, there should be an arrest. Real simple. This is the foolishness that we're talking about, okay? All right, there's no way you can know what took place without an arrest being made. That doesn't make sense.
Child and drop his body off by a freeway. It's nothing that Ronnie could have done to you guys to make you want to take his life.
And she's absolutely right. What happened to Ronnie was the circumstance of politics and commercialism.
Retaliation is definitely a current phenomenon we're dealing here in Oakland. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves.
At the Church of St. Columba.
See, that's the problem. At the church. This is why we have so much genocide on ourselves. These crosses represent those killed by homicide. You're absolutely right. Homicide is a direct result of religion. And religion and corrupt politics and freaking dissension All these freaking white ass crosses go, but you can see they got them. They're real crosses. They're not them freaking pedophilia things that you see in the church. Okay, yes they are. I saw wrong. That's the problem. That is the problem.
Family, he didn't deserve to die.
That's the problem. Too much of that crucifix shit right there, and that's why we're being crucified. And then we put the crucifix on top of our fallen people. That's what our problem is. Commercialism, religion, poverty, deprivation. All that shit is why this is here. It doesn't have nothing to do with the crack or the freaking guns. Okay, that ain't what it is. What it is that we have these white men on this earth that is creating circumstances for black men to kill each other. They are deliberately putting us in poor circumstances of existence where we have no other choice but to war on each other. That is what's going on here. It has nothing to do with anything outside of the fact that we have a spiritualism of murder, mayhem, and chaos on this earth that has taken control of this earth. And it is creating circumstances of ignorance that you see going on right here.
And becomes violent.
That violence came home on a Sunday night. Mona's son Jesse was gunned down right in front of the house.
All I saw was a cloud of smoke. And when I came out the house, Jesse was laying right here. And when I knelt down, Jesse had slumped towards me, just like that. And I knew right then and there, I said, my baby's gone.
And that's sad. This is what they've made us become. We come from being God men that get our information from the sunlight and build great pyramids and civilizations of greatness where our women are honored. But now we ride around in these stupid ass cars. All these ideas we get from the white man in his books and his commercialism make us become these derelicts that ride around here, disrespect women, sell crack, drink alcohol, eat meat, wear these stupid ass tattoos. What is wrong with your skin? See, I can see the white man covering up his skin with tattoos, but these black people doing it are mimicking him. Okay, he's got a reason to put some color in his skin. We don't. See, he taught us all this stupid shit. Smoking tobacco, all this bullshit. See? Chasing his dollars. Listen, they're doing this shit because he showed us on MTV that being a rapper that's getting money and disrespecting women, bitch, G's up, hoes down. They taught us all that stupid shit right through this fad right here. Rap first came out by spiritual black men who wanted to uplift consciousness. Will Smith was one of them, as well as Public Enemy and some more people. The white man come in and what he do? He destroy it. Now the only thing a dude can talk about is clocking women, getting money, big rims, stupid shit that don't do nothing but make people end up in prison. And this is the only thing our young men want to do is walk around with their pants sagging off their ass and make as much money as possible by putting out as least effort as necessary. So that's why they sell crack. They get tired of going to the white man looking for a job. He done sold everything up and locked every damn thing down. Even the black woman mind, he done locked her mind down too, where the only way my man gonna get some pussy or have any respect or whatever, what's left? I gotta sell crack or be a rapper. Okay, and give me a car with some big ass rims. Now that is what success is in the eyes of the foolish black man. And this is what this paradigm of foolishness has been set up on this world by this white man to trick us all into being vulnerable. You understand? That's what the sagging is about. Sagging is nigga spelled backwards. Alright, so any black man out there that's walking around with your pants sagging off your ass and you getting arrested right now with a handful of rocks, well, your dumb ass can't run. You don't have a belt on. How you gonna run and hold your pants up at the same time? See, you're an idiot. You're a damn idiot. You don't have any sense because you've been educated by a fool. And this fool educated you to be a damn fool. So now what did he do? He throw a whole bunch of crack and guns in your neighborhood. They all know where I'm at, where they at, because they put him there. And then look at all the shit he prepared himself with. So when it's time to come and get your dumb ass, that's what he get. And even this man right here, did you see the damn crucifix? Right on the I'm on his chest. Alright, let's wait. It is the commercialism, as you can see the tornado that they use, because you know a tornado is an act of nature that you naturally know and revere, alright? Because it's blowing wind that'll blow your panties off and your drawers off. So of course you're going to be, see, this is how they get you. This is the commercialism that I'm talking about, okay? how they always use things that your mind perceive in your subconsciousness that you don't necessarily see in your consciousness. See, this is the violence and the competition that they put out there all the time to make those young men be enticed to go out there and run from the police and put themselves at risk, because that's what they make you feel is being a man, being macho, taking risks, putting yourself on the line, going to war. You see what I mean? They glamorize that. They got the war channel, the history channel, nothing but war. This is the commercialism of the European male, because he combats his knowledge of incompletion when he see he has no skin pigments. So what he got to do is he got to set himself up as the person that's more wise than everyone on the earth. And the only way he could be more wise than everyone is that he has to be oppositional to divineness, because divineness is all wisdom. But he can't get the wisdom of being divine because he can't process sunlight information, because he has no melanin. So the only way he could be the smartest thinking person on earth is that he has to be corrupt and evil. That's the only way he can outsmart the black man, is that he's got to take the black man into another arena. And this arena is why he created this holographic world that we're looking at right now, where he takes everything that was naturally given to you by God away from you and replaces those things with his materialism. These guns, the drugs, the stupid ass pictures of Jesus that had Mary Magdalene. Look at the name, Mary and Magdalene. Okay, he put both Spanish and white people together right there. That's the reason why y'all always work team to team with each other to kill us black people, because that's the tricks that they play with the mind. Mary Magdalene, Mary is a white lady name and Magdalene is a Spanish lady name. He put them both together as Jesus' lover, the woman that Jesus was screwing, and Jesus' mother. So everything attached right there to Jesus is what he point as being a togetherness to attack the opposition, which he makes to be the black man. So all y'all get together, Spanish policemen and white policemen, and set up circumstances where you go into the neighborhoods of black people that you fill with black people and saturated with drugs and miseducation of self. Okay? And then you go somewhere where you have the luxury of money and all that shit to practice for this, because you know you set that arena up. Okay, so now here they go now. Okay, go out and find the bad people, the enemy, the black man, Mr. Phallus that we done stole and put in the Vatican. Go find him and kill him. Let's lock him up so he can't reproduce. And we'll make marijuana even illegal so we can use that as a crutch to go out there and harass these people and destroy their lives and destroy their existence. The people that was living in paradise, building pyramid structures and worshiping the sun and getting knowledge from the sun, and then here our deadbeat dead asses come and create circumstances like this. They didn't have these guns here before we got here. They didn't have the crack here before we got here. They didn't have the alcohol here before we got here. There was no such thing as no teenage pregnancy amongst them before we got here. There was no prisons amongst them before we got here. There was none of this alcoholism amongst them before we got here. But now that we're here and all this shit is here, we conveniently use it as a way to lock their ass up in jail, because it's our big ass plan. We planned this. And we use TMZ, and we use Bishop Blake, and we use TDJ, and we use the Holy Bible, and we use dumb sellout niggas and they dumb ass wig wearing women to make sure that these type of circumstances get perpetuated in their lives forever. And we can always stay rich off of their ignorance that we induce and conduce around them 24/7. And this is Destination America. This is what they biggest possession is: the control and the manipulation of the minds of the god and goddesses of this planet. And this little guy right here, believe me, in any island on any given day, you can find his ass with his boot behind a back man's neck, on his head, with his face pushed in the ground, and loving it. All them getting together at night, fondle with each other, drinking beer, laughing about how they set the world up to be the decadence that you're looking at right now, with the Jesus and their brainwashed bullshit that's got all y'all fools out there giving their ass a format and a template to enact this shit on you and your sons and your women.